Okay. I told Rob I had too much to say. I'm going to do my best to squeeze it down, but I'm 77 years old, and I was baptized in a little tiny Methodist church in Okemah, Oklahoma, 76 years ago. And my mother wrote in her diary the next year, "Jean loves to be taken to Sunday school. I wish all little children could have that experience." She died a few weeks after that, and I had a very itinerant life after that. But somehow, wherever my wandering family went, we went to church. In those days, everyone went to church, so you just did it. And somehow, I think at that early age, I always knew there was a home within the church walls, and that those walls were an image of our eternal home. So when I arrived in Baltimore with my husband and our little daughter in 1974, I had already had 40 homes, and I was 32 years old. And our tenure here in Baltimore was a bit tenuous. But we found our way here to the Cathedral kindergarten. That was my first experience of the open doors and open hearts of this cathedral. Sarah Hansen, who's with us here still, was the director of the school, and that was a shelter for us, and it brought us into the cathedral community. I remember how Dean Peabody used to tell the children, they had a Christmas chapel service every year, and Dean Peabody would point to the beautiful paintings above the altar, and he would tell the children, "This is a Christmas cathedral." And that always brought home to me that our great foundation in this particular cathedral is the Incarnation, the doctrine of the Incarnation, that says God, the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. And I won't try to give a whole dissertation about that wonderful doctrine, but just to boil it down, it seems to me that that has always helped me to think of our life here as a showing forth of God. And it means that we're free to take our own bodies seriously, and our buildings seriously, and our gardens seriously, and not to hold back. We can't just let it get stale and break down and run out of ideas about how to show forth God's glory, because it's for real. This is the Cathedral of the Incarnation. So let's just do it. Let's raise the money and fix the walls and build this magnificent garden so that everyone wanders through and stumbles onto God's grace as we have done. Amen.